Hey, I got a cock in my Ferrari. 17 shots, no, 38. Okay, this thing is on, just making sure. Wait, is it even on the right track? Did I do some bullshit again? Yeah, it is. Alright, cool. Hey, I got a... Alright, yeah, no. Cool. I'm late again by a lot. I was really tired, and so I took a nap. And then I went to 7-Eleven to get some caffeinated beverage so that I can stay awake for a little bit longer, be more energized. Some would say. How was the nap? It was fine. My couch is very small, but I didn't want to go up to my bed because I'd risk it. I would risk waking up at like 5. As soon as I go to sleep, I go live. I'm sorry. I napped earlier. I took time. We got a new PFP. Let's go. Identity change. Hi, Kev Mandini. 8 a.m. college class in person. That is abysmal. You should rest up, I think. Because I'm not sure that much is going to happen this stream because I went ahead and did some grinding off camera. I know that it's a little taboo because then that means you can't really see the process. But I'm like... basically done with this. I just need to tidy up some things, maybe adjust the mix. It's 2 a.m. over here. It's fucking 2 in the morning. We'll check the stream when I get back. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna sleep for less than an hour or two. Sleep all though. Right. Jesus Christ, this project is huge. Oh, the bounce section also made it so big. Okay. Just out of curiosity. Oh, nice. 3 tracks left. A couple of them are not doing anything. But, whatever. Alright, well... the song's practically done. I just need to tidy it up. So let's go ahead and... let's take a gander at this monstrosity of an FLP. This absolute brick.
I got a crush. I got a crush.
What the fuck? What did I put there? Uh, so this is like hardstyle mixed with dariacore. I joke whenever I call it dariacore because it's colloquially in the scene apparently known as hyperflip. They just call it that instead of dar to separate it from the original or whatever. But either way, I look at hyperflip slash dariacore as a concept, not like a genre. Like a as in like the genre that's in the shit that you do is not really like relevant. Motherfucker's trying to be different. I guess it's more for like the sake of fuck. It's more for like the sake of organization. You know, just like categorizing the genre as something searchable. You know. But yeah, okay. This is like basically done. I didn't really hear anything too like glaringly wrong with the mix. I honestly think it's like fine as is. I just gotta like master it, which won't really take long because I don't do anything for master. Because the mix is already like so loud. It's like, what would you do to like tame it? 7 p.m. What? What time it is? All right. Hold on. Where's the fucking? Is there a snare bolt up here somewhere? That's when you woke up. You're probably still tired because you probably overslept. I'm guessing. I don't know. Oh shit, that's the wrong button. Wow, that is loud. Did you like sleep at a terrible time? What the fuck happened? I probably didn't wake up when my mom tried waking me up for school. What do you mean probably? And this shuts up. Oh my god.
Porkit super chatted $1.99. Arizona Ooze.
You're so close! Oh my god, that was actually so close. That was one syllable away from being pronounced properly. I think I got like 12 hours. Yeah, that's fucked up. Did Paquita himself? Yeah, they did indeed donate. Thank you for the $2. Gremlin. What was I doing? Oh, yes. I need to figure out, like, the transition sound that doesn't suck. Yeah, I kind of just glossed over that. The brainworms aren't as embedded for me. What's it called? Okay, so I don't know why I just did what I just did. Why is my screen so fucking bright? Okay. I'm gonna make like a impact sort of sound thing. and I'm gonna use this laser, and I'm just gonna distort the hell out of it and hope that I get a good result. That's not the right button. That is. Low key running out of room, but it's fine. I don't really need it. So this sounds like, you know what I need? I need my fucking MIDI key. Oh, there's so much shit on it. Never mind. I can't. So what if I just like, like, what is control? That's the level. It's the level of both. Okay. And the pitch bend as well. Then let me just like. I need it to be like way more, you know, like. Yeah, just like fucked, and then like just kind of crank it. Yeah, cool. What note even is that? Ow! Okay. Just some stupid shit. I'm probably gonna put some gun cocks over it. Ow. So I've discovered a new guilty pleasure. And that guilty pleasure goes by the name of Liam. And Liam's very funny, but also like a psychopath, which is why I think he's very funny. Next stream I'll get it. That's true. Next stream you will get it, I believe. Yeah, good enough. That's fine. Error. Well, no, the first three were right. It's just the last one. Because you want Arizona's, you know? I see. Guncock time. Guncock. Funny because it's already on time. I'm not gonna do this. Then like, Jesus Christ, this takes forever. Okay, let me like do that next. But not as high. Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. I want to see if I can do something about this reverb. Like, change the pitch of it. Surely, I can just do this. Get a frequency shifter up in this bitch, and okay, why is it overlapping? I know, Wooly. I pranked you. It's called the hoodwink. No, like, I just fucked around for the first drop. I like did some kind of like Daria 3 stuff for the second. But like it's just house. It's just speed house with mad vocals. If you really want to boil it down to its core components. I'm just working on the mix of this fucking piece of shit because like it's already done for the most part. I just need to like tie shit together. Oh, there's a third. Don't get it twisted. This is a rare 3 drop just because the first drop is so early. Thank you though, I appreciate it. I think this is fine. Hold on.
Yeah, you ain't getting money for this back time. Yeah, I'm not fucking with some man, see a match guy. Check out, you made a fans on the laptop. Bad bitch, I heard you, I want to take a sip. Stay drunk, ain't bad. Stay drunk, ain't bad. Sauce and spice.
Yeah, I think it's like mixed well already. Oops, hold on. Transient. Shaper. Fuck! I can't spell. Shaper. Alright, cool. Where is it? There it is. Yeah. Yeah. The mix overall sounds good and nice and clean. Thank you. That's just scaring me. Idea. Need another patcher for this. Actually, one of the better mixes I've heard from dariacore. Yeah, I'm one of those like I'm like a mixing nerd about it. I'm so like sticklerish about it. Can't. I'm saying that specifically. Like, yeah, like okay. I don't want to name names. Cooley's music is so good. I just think the kicks are too distorted sometimes. Same with 3. You know, it's like it's like the sound design's fire, the arrangement's super cool. It's just that's the one thing I'm not a fan of. It's like it doesn't like it's already so loud, you know? It's already so loud. Like you just need nice transient. Loud what do I do? For one. But yeah, no, I just come from a more like I've been making more like EDM like traditionally in my career earlier. It wasn't exactly great. I only learned mixing to like I learned mixing before I wanted to take music seriously. It was weird. It was like I learned mixing and then I found dariacore and then it was like, oh shit, this is cool. So now I have this style where it's a lot cleaner than like or it's not a lot cleaner. It's just like weirdly cleaner than like other like Daria stuff. But it's like nicer to listen to, I guess, easier on the ears. You know, you could call it lamer if you want, less stylistic, but whatever. Or eventually, because if you heard that the music is so good, but the mix is so blown out. Yeah, at times it's loud for the sake of it, you know. Which like the genre in and of itself already is, right? So you don't have to try it so much harder. So
bring him round, no badness.
This pissed me off. I tuned my fucking snares. So it's just like...
I got a crush. I got a crush.
Awesome. I want to see what it would sound like though if I added a reverb tape for it. Ah! Because with the have a, okay, yeah, cool, awesome. Like, fuck am I? Automate. Well, that's the double. Awesome. Sick. Sick. I literally think that's done. Like, just straight up. I do want to try something though. I keep on trying something, but now I want to try something that's been a brainworm of mine. Just like okay, does anyone here I guess old enough because it's an old show. There was a show that I forgot what network it was on. Maybe it was during the Cartoon Network like live action era. It was like, or maybe it was a Disney XD show, but it was like, dude, what would happen? And it's just a bunch of like, I guess teenagers just in a room, just like, dude, what would happen if XYZ, some crazy scenario that you go out and do. My dude, what would happen of today is, what if I put OTT on the fucking master? What would happen? Well, we're about to find out. Put the depth on like 8. I predict my transients are gonna suck. mean, like, it smooths stuff out, but it also squishes stuff together that I don't want squished out, and I'm just not a fan of the phasiness that happens when you use an OTT. It's like if you put like a disperser on like a very low setting, it's kind of what happens. It also happens with all multiband compressors. Just try boosting the high end. That's also another problem. I don't want it to be too hissy, you know. I was thinking of boosting the mid a little bit, or just opening up the compression. How do I do that? Like change the threshold. So the mids get to stay like more natural. I don't want those to be as compressed. How do I... Can I not change the fucking threshold? Like, what do I do? Like, control clicking just does that. Alright. That just turns it off. Yeah, now it's like overblown in the mid. It also adjusts how the clip sounds too. So it's like this, the kick is no longer squared off. Yeah, but that's just like a minor thing. No upwards? Oh, what that means? That's what that means, yes. How do I change? That's just a gain. Is there no way to change like the ratio of compression? Or like, I'm like doing every like click combination, dragging right click, middle click, control, shift click, up and down, scrolling. Hitting every key on the fucking keyboard. Numbers, no? Alright, yeah, awesome. What the fuck? I swear there's a way to do it. Like, hold on. What if I... Serum effects. And I'll use this OTT instead. Where is it? I think it's the same fucking... Shoot myself in the forehead. Hold on. That's something I'm not a fan of. It just sounds compressed. That is so fucking bassy. Oh god, that is so bassy. And like the bass is getting like phase and shit too. Thank you for the $1. I'm surprised you didn't try again. Pocket. Does the hot dog show up on my fucking screen, by the way? I don't know. Jesus Christ. It needs more bass, I think. Yeah, same. The problem is when I listen to this in the car, I know the vocals will be fucking buried. It tends to just squash shit. Imagine listening to that with the XP 1000. What is that? I don't know what that is. Are those speakers? No, I'm just imagining listening to this with that one speaker setup of the video playing. I think it was like, I don't know if the song is called Boom Boom Pow. Oh, Sony headphones that stand for extra bass. Yeah, that shit would like rattle your skull. I don't know. I don't want to try any like I hate doing like multi-band compression shenanigans. I used to do like spectral compression shenanigans. And I have since ceased from doing that because it just squashes shit. Like this is like like mixed in a way where it's like fine. It's like, there's a nice chasm at 300 for that nice like sub response, but the vocals are still, they poke through, they're loud. On my headphones it sounds better without. No, same. On my IMs it sounds better without, and I can tell that like I just like how much more natural it sounds, despite it being crazy clipped, super loud, whatever. I just don't like the super over compressed, like processed sound of OTT. Oftentimes, I don't use it like I'm in mixing, like for like effects. I rarely use it unless I'm like doing super like specific growls, and even then I try to avoid it. And if I do think of using OTT, I use Soundcodizer instead, and I usually get good results. It's like fine. And I just think it's funny to use Soundcodizer in a dariacore project. So it's like, okay. The only thing that I really would like to do is like a little DC filter. So M utility. Because I don't have it native in FL, I have to get a separate fucking plugin. Now for this, not only do I need to monitor, but I also need to monitor like a bit while I do this because what's it called? There's going to be some interference either way. Whenever you clip, you're gonna get some DC frequencies no matter what. Okay, you kind of like sign up for it. It's a package deal. But you can minimize a lot like going into it. Make it less like rumbly, as if this would be played in the club. I like to imagine, but it would probably just be a bomb. I think, right. So let's do this section. Well, DC blocker is essentially just a filter that's at like 20 hertz, because anything below 20-ish, they're called DC frequencies, right? So DC blocker blocks DC frequencies. And that usually generated by anything digital or by clipping, which Daria does a lot of. And it's hard to minimize that if you're clipping really hard without eating into the sub and like, making the kick sound thinner and, just fucking up your signal. Okay, this is like fine. This is like literally renderable. This is like I can just export and just be like, all right, yeah, cool. What I do want to see is like, damn, I should have downloaded some like reference tracks. That's very important to do. It's something that I'd like neglect, just because like I just fucking forget. I just forget, and then I like listen to myself compared to other people's on SoundCloud. You know what? This could be different. That could be different. Like I listened to a lot of I listened to a lot of 3. It was just Winter in Oz, and then Snap, 1,000,000,000 degrees melting in this heat. That's annoying. It's starting to get chilly over here in the upper hem, which is fun because I like wearing long sleeve things. I listened to a bunch of 3, and I concurred that what's it called? Corsa could have been a little crazier. I mean, obviously there are things that track, except for like running. That's like really good. No, like bit of the last part, make it more full. But I also think if you're using reference tracks, especially in a scene that's like underground, in a scene like Hyperflip, sorry, not dariacore. I'll call it whatever the fuck I want. It's breadcore now, bitch. In a scene like that, it like where everyone's kind of doing their own thing and like going against the grain and breaking the rules and like, not following conventions in the slightest. Like you really do have to be careful with what you pick and choose as a reference track. Like what sounds good to you as well as what's, like kind of fits for the genre. Can't be too clean. And then you're just like making some fucking mashup of genres. You know, not exactly. There's a certain flavor to it, obviously. But in reference tracks are fucked. My laptop is about to take off. My lap is burnt, basically. You know, there's like a thing that you can put on your lap that is basically like, it's like foam where your knees would be, and on top of it is like a, it looks like something you'd use to like eat food in the living room, but it's really for your laptop so you don't like burn your thighs. I don't know how much they go for on Amazon. I just know they exist. Or a laptop cooler thingy. That is true. You could invest in those as well. Right. Fucking, this is quite the doozy of a track. I want to. What if I like my thighs well done? That's like very counterculture. That is very anarchy. There are a million different things I could have said. I chose not to. I'm medium rare at the moment. Yeah. I don't know. I just go all raw. Be out here. The amount of like chewing jokes that arise from you saying well done, you know, that I'm just like, maybe that's not something that should be live stream. I'm not as insane or as sociopathic as Liam. Joined 30 seconds ago and it's still exporting. It's a big fucking song. A lot of shit going on. And I have an SSD too. It's crazy. My pills. Pills here! Yeah. Is it even well, of course it's possible to cook human flesh. Haven't you played the Walking Dead games? Come on. Let's not get it twisted in. It's very possible. It's just rather gamey, you know? Like, as in the taste of the meat. I'm assuming. Or it's like really good or something. I don't know. Not exactly cannibal, I wouldn't know. Well then mine are fully cooked. Oops. I almost did a bad. Hold on, let me just like where is it? Oh, the screen's black. The screen's black. Oh no. Hold on. Listen party thingy. Comparison thingy. Screen's black, it's fine. I'll be back. Oh. Replace it? No. I need to open an FLP. I'm gonna use my AC to cool my laptop, BRB. That is what I call a waste of money. But, I mean, there's nothing else to do. Listen party. And it's back, I think. Yes, it is here. I forgot I put Eric Hunter up here. Right, so I need to, like... So I need to figure out like how it stacks up against my other stuff that I've made. I know one of these I'm not releasing. It's probably Daria 3 Slap. Fembread stream type beat. No, exactly. Mascot WAV. Oh, here it is in all its markered glory. You know, so if I like skim through this, you know, skim through this. That's cool. And then like Oh yeah, I need to overhaul the second drop for this. I think the second drop like kind of sucks. Like the idea is fine. I need to like adjust that somehow. And what is this? I like again. Oh yeah, I have one of those. And then this fucking thing. Now I am reinventing dariacore. Oh, this fucking drop. I need to figure out a way to do that. That's gonna take like me staring at the FLP, tinkering with shit, turning random knobs until something comes out, which is not something I would do on stream because that would take literal hours. I'd be up until 6 and I have work in the morning. It's also boring. I gotta listen to your shit. All that sounds sick. Yeah, this is all like, I'm not gonna say substantially better than what I have out because Corsa is such a fucking crazy track. Corsa, wow. Like I re-listened to it and I'm just like, oh, I made that. It's like I really sat down and fucking like I still can't really believe that. I still can't really believe that. It's just like some stupid shit. Nothing on that project really. I'm just like, what the fuck even? You haven't heard it before? Surprised. Title track to the new EP. Or it's not really new anymore. It's been out for like a couple of months. Nothing sounds like that on the EP. Cause I just like that was like the one session. That was like somebody told me to make high tech. And I made like a little like a 4-bar sort of thing. My laptop bug in yet again. I'll see you later. I'll probably see you later. I just seen a stream, nothing else. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, someone told me to make fucking fuck high tech, and then I decided to change the drums to be some other shit. It's like almost hybrid. It's like hybrid trap drums if you really want to consider it that, but it's some other shit. I don't know. It's just some other shit. It's just like, first of all, it's not even dariacore, it's some other shit. Plus, doctors don't even. I think I have a song titled that. First of all, it's not dariacore, it's some other shit. Plus, doctors don't know the scientific ramifications of it yet, motherfucking hoe. Which I'm pretty sure is just. Wait, is it Daria 3 slot? Or is it some other shit? Oh, I'm actually curious now. No, it is. It absolutely is. Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? It's time for a listening party. Why not? Fucking, we can just vibe and just kind of have this shit going because this is the next project. Really, this is it right here. I think with some adjustments, namely to this fucking song. Because the second drop, the idea is fine. But the execution could be better. It could be crazier. It could be cooler. As far as the order, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. Because I honestly think if I finish this or work on it, it's a crazy intro because the piano. And that's the intro. Yeah, cool. Gotta go, but when that drops, you know I'll be listening. I fucking hope so. And then there's that. I don't know if I want to put that right after. That's kind of a banger. I want to take it to something more regular. Could do that. Okay, the vibes are very party. Let's keep them party. Let's put this in as track 2. I need to fix that. I need to re-render it. Oh wait, first of all, it's not dariacore, it's some other shit. Does that one have the... Oh no, that one's perfect. I've heard of a local dariacore produce. You can ask about it. Local dariacore producer? Is their name Reeler? Is it perchance... Is their name perchance Reeler? Wait, actually? How have you heard of Reeler? I would like to know. Oh, wait, are you saying yeah to producer? Oh no. Because if you're saying yeah to Reeler, then like I know people are discovering Reeler through W Place, which is really funny. No, I mean they're a producer. Okay, so it's not Reeler, so it's fucking random. I'm just... and then this is. Oh, fuck off. I have to re-render mascot. Ugh. Okay, fine. Our name is hard to remember. The only Australian producer who makes dariacore that I know of is Realer. That's it. Well, I know there's others. I just don't know them like personally. And then this one is it was from something. I'm gonna shoot myself. That's not local at all. And this transitions into this nicely. It's crazy loud. You're always with me in spirit. That's sweet. And then we can.
That was pretty.
And then we can calm the fuck down. It actually goes even faster. No, that has to be the outro. Has to be the outro. Yeah, sure. Okay. Now, another problem. I do want to drop this like soon, actually, because it's all done. Like, I don't want to like overload myself with more music. I'm gonna make more music on stream, obviously. Like, basically done as a project. 1, 2, 3, another 6-track EP, right? Now, yeah, the user by the name of Yeah has been in my comments for a couple of previous live streams saying he would like if, or he's calling it that I'm gonna do a concept where it's like the cover is just gonna be a grilled cheese, and it's gonna be, and the EP is gonna be called Grilled. And I'm just like, what the hell? I almost want to do that. Just like you know, a couple of like semi-serious looking releases, and then just grilled cheese. I'm here for it. Drop the cheese. It's cleaner. Social network. The fembread versus router thing is done. I rushed it in like 30 minutes. It looks like a toddler drew it. Perfect. Y'all ever just go in your car and eat a Reese's peanut butter cup, Dorito sausage panini, and crack a Cadbury egg over it? Why are you in your car? The fuck? I think I might just do the grilled concept. But what I want to do is like for the cover art, I want it to be like a white background and like a simplistic painting. Nova would be a great chef. I mean, I want to try that, but only after an edible. Only after an edible. Because like doing that shit sober would, I'd be so confused. I wouldn't be able to enjoy the experience. I'd just be confused. It has to be like a simplistic painting of a grilled cheese. Not super simplistic, but like, you know, it's like a painting on a squares almost. It's like something you'd see on the wall. Just nothing else. You know, maybe like my logo in a corner or some bullshit, but like something stupid. And like the promo would just be like a grilled cheese being made. And just, and that's just all the promo. And it's so stupid. I almost want to do it because it's so dumb. It's just so dumb, but I definitely could. But then, like, what the fuck would I do as like a visualizer, like as the YouTube upload? You know, like that's the real like that's where I fucking, you know, hit a bit of a wall. Because as much as I do just want to upload the songs onto my YouTube channel, I also don't, you know, because I believe that creates clutter. I need like a topic channel, basically, like a channel that like would be made via like a publisher. But you know, every single time I even consider getting like a fucking DistroKid piece of shit subscription or whatever the fuck. Something is up in flames with the company or the way they do things, or there's some other fucking thing going on with the platforms. It's a whole thing. But what I will say is I have here I can't. It's so hard to call it my magnum. Yeah, but DistroKid is ass. I only hear bad things about DistroKid, and the only people recommending me DistroKid are like normie producers who are like, "Oh, it's a great way to get your stuff on Spotify." $12 in 5 years. I know I couldn't use them. CD Baby so far so good. Problem is I've seen CD Baby in a thumbnail of a video, like probably like a Venus Theory fucking thing. So I'm like, okay, I gotta really. Like every single time I get an inkling of wanting to put my shit out, besides SoundCloud and Bandcamp, it's like something is awry. I recommend viewing it at a safe distance. It sucks that much. It's in memes. Oh god, I gotta see this. All right, let's see. Shit. I have to. I would have to rotate it forward. Whatever. And oh, it goes past the page. The sword goes past the page. Skeller Plays is here. That's actually sick. I can't lie. It's kind of sick. Kind of cool. Made with an unhealthy amount of meds, sleep deprivation, and a dumbass who can't make a good schedule. This is me fighting my fucking router whenever it starts lagging for no reason. It just like would not function for like 2 streams straight. It was hell. It was hell. My great start. I wrote like all of your SoundCloud release songs on the sword. Did you? I have to tilt my fucking head. Where is it? You did. It's not just hieroglyphics. Oh shit. That is, and there's like symbols and shit. There's a Free Loops logo right there. Wait a minute, I just saw something. There's the icon for 2000 late. That's my fucking logo. There's some Easter eggs in here. I can't lie. That's pretty cool. Right. So the next thing that I'm probably going to release, I don't know, that I'm probably going to release, is this little EP called Grill, and we're just gonna play 6 tracks. We're gonna vibe. We're gonna have a good old grand old time. I wish I could have a camera on and just like have a little light show. There's also a Captain Crunch hat. Oh my god. That's the cherry on top. Like if you want to get a closer look at that, my Discord server link is in the description. I'm just saying.
Don't talk shit about me. You know it makes me mad. It comes back to bite you. Idiots. I feel so surrounded by all these devils
Press 1 if you're breathing!
Feels good to be. Reaching the stars. No. Super idol the shot. I'm just so tired of life. I know it can't be this bitch. Can't wait to for this shit. Keep all over the place. Then I head back to spot. Now it's like over.
Well, that was pretty.
Turn up. If you're near a convenience store right now, put your hand in the cash register and take $100 out. Their money is your money as of right now.
I got a crush. I got a crush.
All you need to get that loud is a soft clipper. That's it. And good ears to not blow it out too hard. Now this last probably my quietest track. Not dariacore at all. I think it's more like jungle. It's what the kids would call breakcore, but it's not breakcore in the slightest. It's some fuck around track, and I think it's pretty fun. That's crazy. Some DC there. And that's grilled. It's just this one is the most egregious. It's just a fucking square, dude. All right, hold on. Wait. How long is it? It's like 15 minutes ish, 14 minutes. I want to see if this one is like, because I don't want to open a really big FLP for loudness. Yeah, that's loud. All right, cool. So let me open that one. That is Daria 3 slop. Look, it's dariacore, okay? It's loud. It's loud and we don't care. Hi, Pancake. Welcome to the stream. I just played an upcoming EP that releases I don't know when because I can't think of what to name it, like what this project is going to look like. But I know I have like a track order roughly. You know, a list of objectives, which one of them is just tweak that second drop in that first song. But like whatever. Okay, is this bigger than I thought it was? No, it's not. Action jump. Oh, wait, I might need that. That is right here. What the fuck? Why does it always move? Action jump. Action jump. Is it just this one? Yeah, sure. There it is.
Reaching the start.
Right, so, for example, like, when I'm mastering a song like this... What the fuck? Okay, this one's a bit of a joke. This is like a one-off occasion. Who's playing a Roblox LB in the background? That's what I'm saying. This one's a bit of a joke, because I don't normally need to do all this, where I put, like, one of these on, which is basically just kind of... Never heard of dariacore before these streams? Glad to stick around. Well, I will tell you that my style is very different than everyone else's. Everyone else's stuff is more blown out, more distorted, more interesting with the sound design. But it's also way faster, and I guess for some people harder to listen to. So you know, I'm like the middle ground. What the fuck is it even doing actually? I don't know. It's like making it louder a little bit up until that point. Same thing with this. It makes it a little louder and a bit more distorted at the top ends. Utility. Bit of gain, bit of dip in the 300, and a soft clipper, and that is it. If I just have the soft clipper, for example, and like this other monitoring stuff,
Reaching the start.
it's like it's all right, but like the way I made this song, I made it very minimally to begin with, so like I had enough to fucking distort it more. But like it's really like
Reaching the start.
it's really in the sound design. It's what you do, how hard you distort it. What is this? Yeah. Like I have like this small impulse of white noise on my sounds to like have crazy stereo, and just like shit that's really loud before it even gets to the master. But like, you know, it's not like things are distorting each other necessarily, unless like it sounds good. Like the bass kind of eating into the signal a little bit, but because the notes are like good and the bass is like kind of like just like sub, it just kind of, you know, creates a bit of a
Reaching the
crunch.
start.
But no, it really is just like you fucking distort and you literally put gain in to your clipper and you gain in until it gets too blown out. And I wouldn't pay attention to your drums as you're doing that. Like you're layering. I'll do a better example, one that's like probably mastered a bit more minimally. Is it? Oops. That's not the button. Because this is stupid. Save changes now. 2010. Trying to say something mascot, auto-rise auto-tune. Oh god. Fulcrum Master, Mooncock. Lossless. When my brain works, I'll work on that. Okay. But a lot of it is also layering too, and the layers that you use, those already being distorted. I don't know. It's also like the thing with loudness. I assume you know this already about loudness. It's like over time, right? So like the more sustained loudness something has, the more perceived loudness it'll you know, add to the track. Obviously, you overdo that. You overdo that, and you know, shit is just stacked on top of shit. Shout out Deadmau5. You know, I gotta mention the up and coming producers, the little guys. Gotta bring them up every now and then. You know, gotta spread the wealth. But yeah, my friends who all make this kind of music have been doing it for longer than I have and have seen more success than I have. They just use G-Clip, but it's the same exact process of like most of the loudness is in the mix itself, and like they're putting like a 2 or 3 dB gain into their clipper, and they're making the song based off of that and like adjusting later if they need to. And so like obviously you would have to tone back your drums a little bit so that they don't get too blown out. Unless you're going for that sound, like you're using a purposefully really distorted kick, like a Jersey club kick or something. But like, you would bring your drums down to let everything else like get distorted into each other, and like, yeah. I also do something very specific. This is the only like bit of cool mixing that I do. Oh, this is the wrong fucking track. Actually, how loud is this section? Sure. Yeah, well, this is just sustain loudness. It's just chords, right? So this is like one loof, whatever. So I have gain going in, a cut at 300, and basically just a clipper making things a little bit louder on the input, but it's essentially just a clipper. Great info, thanks, mixing about the drums, would have known that. Yeah, that's kind of something like intuitive that you have to do when you're making like really blown out shit. The drums blow out way easier than everything else. Apparently I'm running a mid-side compressor. I didn't know that. That's fucking news to me. But like, you know, for like the saws already are so loud because I also do this thing. I'm clipping before I'm clipping shit in the mix before it clips in the master. So like I have this thing where it's like a clipper. I could just use wave shaper for this, but I think it's funny to use limiter for this because it's the fucking limiter, but I set everything to 0. So it's functionally a clipper, and like, you know, the thing that really ties us all together is something that I patented. Not really, called the bass clipper, where it's essentially just a simple it's essentially just a simple patcher preset where the input EQ goes into a clipper and then it goes out the same way with a slight cut at 300, so that, you know, you can have some bass clip into the sound, but it doesn't really add any bass to the end, so it's not like you have this overblown level of sub. No, you just have like a crunch. That would be absent if this wasn't here. Just a bit more like distorted and washed out, but now there's like, you know, whatever. But yeah, it's literally just that. It's literally just sustained loudness, clipping on clipping on clipping on clipping on clipping, and just kind of trying to balance that all out. You know, you want stuff to poke out, but not like too harshly. You know, you want your vocals to be present. You want your bass to be bassy. You want your synths to be fucking coating the ears, just tickling shit. And you want to leave a little bit of room for all the other goofy stuff you want to do. I tend not to because my stuff is very chord forward. But like, it really depends on the style. Yeah. All right. I think that's my time. Discord in the description. You should join. I really do think it would be fun. There's a place where people post their music. There's a feedback channel, you know. A little bustling community of fellow people, musicians, producers, and other internet fucking gremlins who just kind of do nothing but scroll, and they landed here. I'll be live tomorrow, midnight EST. But I'll probably be an hour late, but I'll try not to be. And I don't know what I'll be doing, as I just finished a track. Usually when I start a track from scratch on stream, it goes terribly. So we'll see. I'll see you there tomorrow night. Join the Discord in the description, and yeah, that's it.